Literally, the Twins, when they non-tendered him, they said, hey, you can have him. You don't have to give us anything. You only have to deal with him and his arbitration deal, which will probably be about $10 million this year. And every team was like, nah, I'm good. And you got the stupid Twins fans that think, oh, Eddie Rosario is better than that. He deserves $10 million. No, he fucking doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's a minus defender, and the guy has a swing percentage, which is how many times does he swing outside of the strike zone at a pitch? A pitch that will be a ball, and it's almost 50% of the time. Signs with the Cleveland yet-to-be-named baseball team for $8 million. Who do we play in left now? Brent Rooker, Kilroff. Who do you think? Do they go for somebody? It sounds like the only free agent moves the Twins are going for now is Nelson Cruz, which should be signed any day now, and Jake Odorizzi.
Right. Well, I don't think you need to go free agency because you do have the options internally, and I think you could save money.
Well, your Kilroff and your Rooker are going to be cheaper.
Kilroff, Rooker, Larnach, even Jake Cave, these guys are making minimal money.
Yeah, Jake Cave's only making, $2 million a year. Kilroff.
If that, and Rooker, Kilroff, Larnach would be making the rookie minimums.
Which is like $750,000 a year.
Maybe more like $500,000, but, again, nothing to scoff at. But in terms of baseball, it's really cheap.
It's a drop in the bucket. When you're talking about a $142 million salary budget, $500,000 for one player out of 25 is a drop in the bucket.
Right. So I personally think that the better option would be to throw Kirilloff out there. See what he can do. And if not, you do have Jake Cave to kind of spare you. You do have Rooker. You have these options, and you can spend money that you would have maybe given to Eddie Rosario elsewhere to a guy like Cruz or to another starting pitcher.
Well, Cruz right now it's looking like it's going to be a $14 to $16 million 2-year deal per year. $14 to $16 million deal. Just for a guy who's going to take 3 to 5 at-bats a game. He doesn't play defensively. He's going to be your DH.
But again, his offensive numbers, if they hold up to what they are, that's definitely worth $14 million.
Yeah, he's yet to prove.
It's worth probably more like $25 million with what he did like in 2019.
He's yet to prove that his age and that wrist ligament bullshit that he had going on, where he felt it pop and now it's better when it broke than it was when it was tearing. Like, he's yet to prove.
There's a thing in your foot that does the same thing.
He's yet to prove that his age is not going to slow him down.
The concerning part about that, though, is like a 2-year deal, guaranteed. What if it happens this year? What if the decline happens this year? You're on the hook.
And I'm telling him, all right, the NL's not going to have a DH, so give me the 1 year, $16 million. Give him his top money for 1 year with a team option for the minimum amount, so like $14 or $13 million for the second year with a $5 million buyout. So if the Twins don't want him from the second year, here's $5 million. Go fuck off. Or $7 million.
I'd feel a lot better about doing that. And again, people talk like, 2 years. That's something. Well, remember, you can't get out of it.
Yeah, so if he bats...
And you're paying potentially a lot of money for a guy who just showed the aging process.
Yeah, he bats 150 this year and only plays... If we play 162 games this year and he only plays 70
Which I think we may be lucky. So, again, we'll see what happens when we get there, but,
Yeah, but if we play 162 this year and he only plays 70 because he's old, he gets hurt, and you pay $16 million for him... If you're on the hook for another $14 million next year, fuck that. Give the guy $7 million for a buyout for a team option. Say, here's half of what we're going to pay you. Now go away. We're going to have somebody else be our DH.
Right.
And the fact that There's a guy in Cleveland. He's like the fucking Fox Sports whatever in Cleveland. Dude, his name is Jensen Lewis. The guy is fucking going nuts.
He was a former pitcher in Cleveland.
He's going nuts about the Indians or the Cleveland baseball team yet to be named signing Rosario. Like, he's thinking that signing makes them contenders for the AL Central. You threw away your best pitcher in Clevenger. He's over in San Diego. The face of the league in Francisco Lindor now plays for the Mets. Your second best pitcher, outside of Shane Bieber, who just won the AL Cy Young, is now playing with the Mets. So you got Shane Bieber. You got the guy that decided to go out to fucking bars during the PNC and got sent back down to the minors because of his stupid decisions in Zach Plesac. And then what do you have after that? What do the Cleveland baseball team yet to be named have after that? You got two good pitchers. You got a guy that can play third base. That's it.
I mean, they got like Oscar Mercado is a pretty good young outfielder out there. I mean, again, they'll compete, but they're third place.
Yeah, they'll finish with like what, 82 wins, 85 wins.
They're third place in de facto because I don't think Detroit's there yet.
Detroit's not going to do
nor
shit.
Kansas City.
Detroit's not going to do anything for the next 3 to 5 years. I say within 3 years minimum, they'll be competitive. Kansas City, they're getting rid of the only pitcher that they had that can actually beat the Twins, and Trevor Rosenthal. He's a free agent. Twins are trying to go get him, allegedly. I mean, if you can't beat the guy, might as well have him join you. And they need the bullpen help.
That was the Dodgers' logic with Joe Kelly.
Yeah, they need the bullpen help. You lost Trevor May. You kicked Sergio Romo to the curb. Tyler Clippard is still a free agent. You lost Brad Hand to the Nats, even though Brad Hand came out and basically said, I want to be a Twin.
Or he said he would like the idea of being a Twin. Never really said.
But with the money he signed for with the Nats, oh my God, I would not give him that. It was like, what, $12 million for a year? For a relief pitcher? No. You lost Liam Hendricks, one, when you got rid of him, because he came up with the Twins. And then now he's over with the White Sox after being dominant with the Athletics. Everyone's saying the White Sox are the team to win the AL Central. I'm seeing it right now, unless the Twins make more moves. The White Sox?
Oh, I have a... Well, again, we had talked about this. Like, somebody had compared, like, the lineups just as they were last year. You know, the White Sox are comparable to the Twins lineups, and people were like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah. I'm like, they're close. They're closer than you think, guys. You know, the White Sox lineup was, even back in, like, 2019, before all this, pretty good.
Yeah, and they got...
When you got guys like Tim Anderson, you know, who's pretty much led the league in batting average the last 2 years, I think, or
Luis
close to.
Robert.
Well, again, Robert, I mean, the big thing is defensively. He led the league in outs above average in center field last year. But again, let's just say that these guys are about, maybe not right about Robert's potential, but let's say they get like 50% right. The dude's probably still a Hall of Famer off that.
And they got Lucas Giolito, which the Twins have never had a problem with.
He's an ace.
The Twins can hit against Giolito. They figured him out.
They could hit Chris Sale too, remember? So something about the White Sox aces, just, you know, don't face the Twins or something. So
they can hit Giolito, but then he goes against the Tigers or the Cleveland baseball team yet to be named at a Washington football team.
Against all the other four. He'll go against all the other 13 teams.
And then he has
all the other 13 teams, and
he has a no-hitter. Like,
and he's a true, like, dominant number one pitcher.
Yeah, the guy's good. It's just the Twins figured him out, and the rest of the AL Central are watching the Twins at bat, seeing what they're doing against Lucas Giolito, trying to figure him out too. And they just
I think professional athletes sometimes, in that case, will just kind of do like, well, what's wrong with this or something? You just kind of throw your hands up like, hey, something. I don't know. I can't explain why they seem to hit me very well, or
Yeah, it's
just they do.
Why
throw your hands up.
Why does Max Kepler dominate Trevor Bauer?
Throw your hands like
he just does. I love the fact
there are just some guys that just see the ball better against certain guys, and
I love the fact I was watching a Trevor Bauer live stream during the World Series this last year, and somebody commented
if I could get the talent in like any slightly better personality.
You take the talent of Trevor Bauer and put it in the personality of Kenta Maeda or Jose Berrios.
Fuck, put Trevor Bauer's personality into freaking talent into Bryce Harper's personality for all I fucking care. That'd be much more palatable.
Yeah, he was on this live stream and somebody said you need to sign to the Twins so Max Kepler doesn't make you his son every year. And
he didn't say that, did he?
He said, "I own." Last time I checked,
well, no, he didn't. The fan didn't say makes you his son. He said
makes you your bitch every year. Yeah, and Trevor Bauer's direct words was, "I." Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure I own Max Kepler, and I looked it up. Max Kepler is batting 700. Against Trevor Bauer.
You want to know what I think? I don't honestly. Sometimes I always kind of wonder, do you know who they were talking about? I know that's a ridiculous thing to say, you don't remember the guy that hit 5 straight home runs off you or something, your divisional rival? Some guys don't.
He knew exactly who he was talking about. The guy said Max Kepler, and you can see the pain in Trevor Bauer's eyes. He knew exactly who he was talking about. And I find it hard to believe that he doesn't remember the guy that in 5 straight at-bats,
I agree with that,
Jim.
But there have been cases where guys have said, I don't really remember certain things. Now, granted, that's individual things, not like you hit 5 at-bats, 5 home runs.
That's 5 straight at-bats over 2 games. He hits a home run against Trevor Bauer. Trevor Bauer does not forget that. I believe Max Kepler forgets that before Trevor Bauer does.
No, I don't think any of them forget it here.
No, but I would.
And Bauer claims to be a very smart guy. I have no reason to claim that he's not, intellectual or any of that. He's very into all the technological advances and scouting his pitching and training and all that. I have a hard time believing that he didn't know what he was saying. I have a hard time believing that he didn't think that.
I think he just said it just to be dismissive. He knew, he knows Max Kepler can hit him, and he's just not going to feed into some fucking troll on his live stream. He knows.
Oh yeah, but he lets his trolls go attack female reporters and stuff. So
yeah, but it's okay because he is a female agent, so it's okay according to him. It's all right. He is a female agent, so it's all right.
You know
with
what?
him.
Watch the Dodgers go sign him.
No, he's besties with Blake Snell. They played in high school with each other, so he's gonna go with the Padres.
Oh, those two. Could you imagine being on the team with those two?
Yeah, 2 fucking egos bashing against each other.
Hey, man, if I get the Rona, that's my Blake Snell.
Yeah, or it could have been...
this.
It could have been Kirk Cousins, too. If I die, I die.
Well, no, Blake Snell, I mean, you listen to him do, some of this live Twitch stuff. You listen to, the way he talks or something sometimes. You're just Jesus Christ, dude. You just sound like a douchebag.
Yeah, they're both from California. What do you expect?
But Snell just sounds like it more probably than anybody. He's kind of like this. Hey, I don't know, dude. I don't want to get nothing. I don't want to get nothing left. Even if I'm only playing a third of my games, I don't want to get nothing left. If I get the Rona, you never know what happened. It was kind of like that video I saw. So.
Yeah, he's your typical stoner Californian.
Yeah,
all right. So, transitioning over to the Wild, they got blown out.
Transitioning to the Wild.
They got blown out.
In the fury of the Wild.
They got blown out tonight. The Wild, for the first time, played an actual serious cup contender. And the
Colorado is a very good
Colorado-
team. Yeah,
Colorado Avalanche.
a
Probably
lot of talent.
probably the best